If these people are the majority of the Philippines, then a lot of Filipinos should already look like them. So he's basically talking about the Itas or Aitas in the Philippines, meaning the Negritos of the Philippines, the original people of the Philippines. And he's also saying here that they don't have the capabilities or abilities to plant rice. And at the same time, they don't have the ability to build a boat and fish. I'm sorry to offend you, kababayan, but I believe that your comment is very arrogant and ignorant. The abilities of Itas or Negritos are to gather, to hunt, and to survive. The Itas or Negritos are the master of survival, and that makes them resilient. And that is why a lot of soldiers from America are sent to the Philippines. They are sent to the Ita or Negritos community in order to learn how to survive. The Itas has the ability to survive in the middle of the jungle, in the middle of disasters, and in the middle of survival. And hence why the American soldiers are sent to the Philippines in order to learn all these abilities. And mind you, when the humanity started, there's no such thing as building boats and fishing and agriculture such as planting plants, rice and vegetables and whatsoever. It's all about survival. Back in the day, the only way you survive is to hunt and gather. Otherwise, you'll die. And agriculture came later. Now, do you see why black people were the first human created by gods? And do you know why black people are dark people? Because back in the day, well, in the continent of Africa anyway, it was so hot. God made sure in order to protect the first human creations, they must have a certain skin tone to be protected by the sun. And we call that melanin. The more melanin you have, the more you are protected from the sun. Meaning, the darker you are, the less chances you will get burned by the sun. And hence why the national skin tone of the Philippines is Kayumanggi. Kayumanggi means dark skin. Kayumanggi or dark skin are the first people who inhabited the Philippines. And the reason why a lot of Filipinos don't look exactly like Aitas or Negritos, it's because the Philippines has been invaded multiple times, mainly by Europeans. And back in the day, European invaders made sure they will corrupt the people's mind against the first creation, which is black people. And that is why a lot of European invaders corrupted a lot of humans in the world, that white is beautiful and dark is ugly. There's a long story why they did that, but that's another topic. And that's also the reason why a lot of Filipinos, you will know, do not appreciate their dark skin color. And that is why a lot of Filipinos, not just Filipinos, but other Asian countries as well, that in order for you to be beautiful, you must bleach your skin. You must feel so insecure about your skin enough for you to bleach your skin. And also, that's part of the reason why a lot of Filipinos are bullying Itas and Negritos, as well as any Filipinos that have dark skin color. Now, do you see the cause and effect of the European invaders? They created racism. And Filipinos develop a Stockholm syndrome because back in the day, a lot of Filipinos in the Philippines were used and abused by the colonizers. And that's the reason why a lot of Filipino develop Stockholm syndrome. And what is Stockholm syndrome? Stockholm syndrome means we basically worship the people who abused and used us. And that is why a lot of Filipinos worship white skin. And by the way, when it comes to bad calamities and when it comes to survival, who do you think is gonna survive first? The people who goes fishing and the people who plants rice? No, it's the Negritos or the Aitas.